Happy Friday.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Lucas Whitman, Luca Griego, and Dylan Berry, live inside the TMZ Newsroom for another edition of TMZ Sports. It is Friday. We made it, and we are so close to NFL playoff action going down this weekend.
So 24 hours away, currently.
Sure.
Literally?
Sort of.
Dude, let's go.
Like in 25 minutes.
I can't wait. I'm going to be on the couch with Smokey right by my side.
Not Hooters?
No. You can't do that.
That's just
do
wild
Hooters.
card weekend, dude. It's
Every
just wild
weekend.
card.
Yeah.
This wildcard weekend?
Actually,
Shakies? We're hitting Shakies?
Shakies, you brought that up. I'm down for Shakies.
Okay,
I
Shakies.
just need an invite.
I'm down with hit Shakies.
Folks, just got to invite me.
Is there a Long Beach Shakies like next to the Long Beach Hooters?
You don't even have to go that
You know
far.
what
now.
this setup is like at this Long Beach Hooters location? Right next to it, there's a Chili's. Right next to that,
Outback
an Outback
Steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
Yep.
Like,
Whoa.
I've
Is
been
that
to
like
that
a
Outback.
if you were
popular?
to switch the Outback Steakhouse with Applebee's, you're set.
I'd say switch to Chili's.
Ooh.
I think
There is
Chili's and
I love
Applebee's are
Chili's.
way too similar.
What about 90
Anywho,
West?
We got some sports
I'll be
this
there this weekend.
show to talk about. And speaking of NFL playoffs, one of my favorite matchups of the weekend is Rams and Bears. And we actually spoke to Rams legend Marshall Faulk, the cover of Madden NFL 2003. Who can forget that? He broke down the game for us and had a little message for the refs and how they should be involved or maybe not involved in this contest.
And we are going to talk about something that's kind of sad. You know, you could tell the guy was getting a little emotional, but Tom Brady talking about his last season in Tampa and why that the only losing season of his entire career was affected by his divorce.
Excuses.
The GOAT. The GOAT. That's what I was doing. Yeah, also, we talked to former Indiana Hoosiers star Trent Green and what he thinks about Fernando Mendoza and his prospects of being a quarterback on Sunday
How about them Hoosiers?
in the NFL.
Trent
So,
Green, handsome man.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Very handsome.
Some would say almost as handsome as Kurt Warner.
Whoa.
Some would say.
So we are letting you in on a very long-standing inside joke here in the office. For some reason, I think Kurt Warner, it's not for some reason. I think Kurt Warner is one of the most handsome former quarterbacks in NFL history. Prove me wrong.
Like, what's the list?
Yeah,
Kurt Warner.
What's your Mount Rushmore? Literally, if chiseled faces, we need to chisel them into a, like we would actually make a Mount Rushmore of handsome quarterbacks.
Former quarterbacks.
Yeah.
How long outside of the game?
Let's say your lifetime.
My lifetime?
Yeah.
My lifetime.
So Kurt?
2000s on. Let's do that.
Kurt Warner.
Okay.
Okay. Tom.
Tampa Tom?
He's had some assistants.
So?
Okay, Tom Brady, he's a hunk. Tom Brady's hunky.
Thank you. Former.
There's one.
Tony Romo? Tony Romo?
No.
No, he didn't do it for you?
Not talking about-
There's one that I would say, but I don't really want to say because of his recent headlines on TV.
Oh. Are you
Mark
thinking about
Sanchez
Mark
is
Sanchez? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mark Sanchez is handsome.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez is a good-looking dude.
Um,
So that's 3.
Gosh, could you say Aaron Rodgers if he's done?
Is Aaron Rodgers that?
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess Harvey would say that one.
Yeah.
Ladies in the chat, or
Yeah. Does anybody in the chat have any?
for Aaron Rodgers? Is Aaron Rodgers handsome?
No, we're saying
poll
former.
just
They got to be
Friday,
retired.
right
They got to be
before the divisional
retired.
round of the
Carson
NFL
Palmer?
playoffs.
Carson?
No. Getting a no.
Who would?
I don't want to keep saying USC quarterbacks, but is Matt Leinart handsome? Maybe.
Dan Orlovsky?
Was Philip Rivers
Dan
handsome?
Orlovsky.
Philip Rivers?
He's a handsome dad.
What about Matt Ryan? No, Matt Ryan's not that.
Matty Ice?
We need help. We're running out of.
Yeah, guys, we're not.
Brett
we need some
Favre?
assistance.
Dude, so actually, you said Madden 2003.
Favre is a good one.
Are we all-time or active?
No,
We said
former.
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 Terry Bradshaw? Now?
Hey.
No, dude, are you kidding me?
Jesse Palmer?
Yeah, that's the right
Jesse.
answer. That's the right answer.
My
How do you not
Good
get
job,
that,
Chris.
Lucas?
friend of the show.
Chris
Jesse
Berry, good
Palmer.
job.
Jesse
Chris, thank
Palmer,
you.
you play the college football game, man. He will just tear you apart if you.
Jesse Palmer. I
Hashtag stray
I
wigs.
talked to him for about 10 minutes one time. I was supposed to talk to him about college football. I spent the majority of the time talking about the Bachelor franchise. And I ran into him approximately a year later at the Grove. I was like, hey, man. And he's like, oh, what's up? I was like, oh, sorry.
go on a pic?
You don't remember me. It's okay. But he was very nice. He was with his wife and kids, so I left him alone. I didn't work in that moment, but he was a very friendly guy.
I want to give you props on something. Hooters related, actually, and Madden 2003 related. Is that you love playing that playlist of like old Madden.
We live life
Old Madden
like it's
soundtrack.
the last day of school. Yeah, we live life.
There's been a real musical theme going on recently.
We have amazing jobs.
Yeah, that's true.
Being able to wake up and come in this office and do what we do every day, I do not take it for granted.
No.
Life is good. 2026, 2020 fits. Like,
Life is good,
there's
beer
no
is
reason
cold.
to be upset or to not have energy or be ready to run through a brick wall.
Oh, you know what gave me a lot of energy yesterday? Bruno Mars' new song.
Isn't it good?
Oh.
Very good.
Is it good?
I was like, and it's like his choreography for it is like,
Just might.
it's so
Is
good.
anyone on it, or is it just him?
It's just him. And it's
Oh,
like,
unique.
it's the most Bruno Mars sounding song, but it is so
Sounds
good.
like 2016 again.
It does. It really does. And I want to find,
They could use a Blueface feature.
it could have used a feature, I will say, but
Maybe not Blueface.
maybe not Blueface. But his choreography in it, I loved it. It was like, this is,
And Bruno.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah, dude. People
all.
from clearance are gonna get you for
I
playing.
know.
in bed. In
I
bed.
just,
All right.
I just love his like
I
the
like
choreography.
Bruno.
You know, there's 4 Brunos on there. 4 Brunos, 1 song.
Shout out the pinky ring in the Bellagio.
Yeah, sticking it in the air and all that. Hashtag stray wids. There we go, Tracy. Oh, Lucas is hitting the chat.
Marshall Falk was pretty insane in that Madden game, though. I do remember.
Cheat code.
That. Yeah.
What Madden
And
game?
that was the year before
Like
Michael
03.
Vick was.
Madden 03?
Yeah.
Damn. I was
Yeah,
but
dude.
a,
Yeah,
I was
you
but
should
a,
get that one.
I was but a small child.
It's probably PS2.
I was but a baby.
The
Happy
hit
Friday,
stick
Clover.
in Madden 2005.
I think that's when they introduced it, like early. Yeah.
What do you mean the hits like the
Was
the
that always in
truck?
there? Yeah.
That the hit stick was introduced in 2005.
Tracy, very good song.
Gosh, still.
It's called I Just Might.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I Just Might.
Do you remember the
Bust down.
segment? I guess it got canceled, but the jacked up segment on Monday Night Football.
Isn't that crazy?
That was celebrated at a time, and now
And no one even thought about it.
Like that
Oh wow,
that's-
that's crazy.
that guy is like, yeah, totally affected by it. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Jacked up.
different times. Different times.
Just might.
Just Might.
How's the chat feeling on
We are going to have a.
Yeah, chat. Any fun weekend plans? Any fun spots for the stray wids to come join this weekend and watch some football?
Shaky.
Speaking of Bruno Mars,
Shaky.
he's a fantastic live show. Like,
I can't wait for Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak there. Or I mean, I guess it's Bruno Mars is touring and Anderson .Paak is opening.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna be there.
That'll be really, really good. I was in the very last row of. At the time, it was called Quicken Loans Arena.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Bundy and I
The Q.
went
Krista,
with
we are
my
good today.
2 sisters, and my sisters are not like the dancing type at concerts,
Yeah.
but me and Bundy, we were just grooving, dancing. The people next to us were like, "You made the concert even more enjoyable
Oh.
with how much you guys liked
See,
it."
that's hit or miss because sometimes if you have people that, this is no offense, sometimes you have people that are too active next to you, it can be a little annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as
They're
you don't
singing
invade
louder
Yeah,
than
that's-
you hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people will. They'll be like, they'll put all the energy into it, but then you're just like, man, you're doing too much.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with being like,
Now you can get a little jiggy. Brandy, you love Lucas's SpongeBob chair. He does as well. He loves his SpongeBob chair.
well, if you like it, I'll keep it.
You're not messing with the SpongeBob chair?
Welcome to Bikini Bottom.
What? Oh yeah, who would our
my
SpongeBob
bottom-
characters be?
Mine?
Like what would? But out of
Mr. Krabs.
Selling chocolate.
Steve Squidward.
Steve is Squidward.
Because he's looking through the window at us. Like in the Squidward meme.
That's a good meme.
Harvey's Plankton.
I think Steve's Mr. Krabs, isn't he? Or I guess maybe is Babcock Mr. Krabs? I don't know.
Who? Okay, well, who's?
Sandy Cheeks, anyone?
Wait, so it's really just Sponge. I mean, I guess the core 3 would be SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick. So I mean, out of us
Three
3,
of us.
Oh, I'll be Patrick.
Patrick's the best.
Oh, you'll be Patrick then.
No.
well, no, it's got to be like we got to think about this. Like, I think Patrick, SpongeBob, Squidward.
I'm Squidward.
I mean, I'm just saying out of like all
I'll
of
be
our.
Squidward.
We'll talk when we get off stream. That is insane.
I mean, that's not. I love Squidward.
Brandy said Harvey Squidward.
Who's Plankton? Harvey's Plankton. He's
Clover, you want to know? That's Pamela from the other stream wants to know what brand the other sweatshirt with the Pelican on. So Clover, that's a. I don't know if any of you guys are in the LA area, but I got that from my boy Miles over at Breakwater Apparel. It's a small clothing company. He makes all the stuff himself, and he does like flea markets. And I got it at the Abercrombie flea market. But he's a super cool dude, so that is where it's from.
Solid flea market.
Wait,
Great flea market.
How was Krista Helicopter commenting? I thought we banned her yesterday.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that, man. Krista, he's messing with you.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, guys, yesterday was
a joke, but I guess I'm not funny because we posted a video on our Instagram page today that struck me. Not a single person in the office felt like I was the funniest person.
Yeah.
And Dylan was like, "Yeah, what do you expect? You're not funny."
I was, dude.
You're very funny.
Oh shoot! Here
Here comes Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. Money. Yeah, Krista, if that's where I got it from, it's a great brand. Get to support small businesses. We need to get more TMZ live stream and sports live stream. I hear you. I hear you, Brandy.
Give it up. For Mike.
Oh, Brian, Lucas, you're mean?
Michael James.
I was
I knew
kidding. We would not ban anybody.
Fun, not funny.
Unless you're trying to sell crypto in the chat.
Michael Jim.
Unless you're trying to sell crypto.
But we don't allow that?
If you're trying to sell crypto, just run it by me and Babcock first.
Yeah, if you've got any hot crypto tips.
If you guys got any tips, let us know.
Can I tell you guys a story about my buddy Colin?
No, what happened with Colin?
In college, it was junior year. And he was going on and on and on about Bitcoin.
Okay.
And it became like a joke. We were like, "Oh, let's pay for this with Bitcoin." Blah 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 blah. He was like, "Seriously, you should put like $200 down." And at the time, I was a broke.
You wouldn't be
college
working
kid,
here.
And any money that I made went toward beer and pizza.
It's me now.
Things of that
This was
nature.
Sounds pretty good, though.
And if I had at the time, I would have had a nice little vacation.
That gets on the sports.
What year was this?
Junior year of college was 2013-14.
Oh shit.
So I don't. It was
What would $200 of Bitcoin then be worth now?
right. I think that's what he's looking up.
So I'm looking up.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out.
Why don't you ask
No,
your
it's just
sexy?
great minds think
Why don't you
alike.
ask your sexy Chat GPT?
That's what somebody in the chat said. Is Tracy said Babcock was late because he was flirting with his AI.
Yeah, he was.
I've been thinking
Tracy,
about that voice.
How'd you know that, Tracy? Hold on, let's ask Trap. Hold on.
Like, oh, you want to know?
Hey, baby.
Jeez. Jeez, dude.
Wow. Michael.
What's up, Shorty? What
It's been
was
too long,
the
Mike.
price of Bitcoin around 2013, 2014?
Back in 2013, Bitcoin averaged around $130, peaking at over $1,200 by December. In 2014, it fell to about $500 by year end, with dips as low as $300.
So
Want me to
So
Okay,
with
so
one,
call it 750. Right now, it's about 96,000, 97,000.
95, yeah, 95.4.
95. Yeah, I just made a trade a little bit earlier.
so you would, if you put $200 down, you would have gotten like one Bitcoin.
So, 200, so 750. He would have got a third of a Bitcoin. So that would have been worth about 33,000. 33,000.
So that would have been a nice little come up.
200 to 33,000.
When was
is pretty
Bitcoin
great.
like cents? Like where it was like
that's
if you
a good question.
Like
I'm
if you
not
put
sure.
$200 down, where you're like now it's like you have like $1 billion. Because I thought it would have been around that time, but it must have been like early, like as soon as crypto came out.
Yeah, let's see. Because at that moment, I'm sure it was worth, it was like $1 or something
That's
like
not,
that.
like I wonder
right?
like when that. Because that's what I was thinking, where it's like, oh, if you had $200, you're not working.
It looks like it launched beginning of 2009. So I think then, right, if what was the lowest price that you could ever get Bitcoin for?
Dude.
The absolute lowest you could ever get Bitcoin for was basically zero in 2009 and early 2010.
Dang.
Since people were mining it.
I see.
By the way, guys, this is not financial advice. None of us know what that word.
No,
we have no
but
idea what we're
guys,
talking
with that
about.
being said,
I'm
we're
not telling
starting
you
a new
to do
meme
anything.
coin, Babcock coin.
Babcock?
Yeah, we
Babcock?
may do that, but
If you
we are
guys
not
want-
giving you financial
You guys should buy Babcoin.
Babcock.
Babcoin, it's going for It's going for 1/100th of a cent right now.
I pay you to buy it.
Yeah, you pay us a 1/4 of a cent, and we'll give you $5.
We already
crazy, though.
We already discussed hunky ex-NFL quarterbacks.
Oh, did
What
you
about just
talk about
X?
who was hotter?
Well,
Is there a consensus?
The
Well, we didn't
consensus-
debate between Trent Green and Kurt Warner, but we established.
we tried to build a roster of who were the
as the-
top 4
Club straight
Retired?
best-looking retired quarterback.
Tracy, they are nerd clusters. He brought him over here.
I do, Tracy. I got to stop, so I will go for this blood test, guys. Here, I don't do HIPAA laws or anything. Don't worry. So I go for a blood test, and then like everything is wrong, everything is off, and then I
Didn't you
looked
say
up.
that the new year you were gonna stop?
I might have, but I forgot if that was the case. So I looked up, like, I gave it my diet, and it was like, these are like the worst possible thing ever for like high cholesterol and all,
9.5 out of 10.
9.5, yeah.
Out of 10 in the,
It
in
said
the
it
bad
was
scale?
9.5. I'm like, how bad are Dots pretzels, which I eat all the time? 6 out of 10 on like the horrible scale.
Okay.
Nerd clusters, 9.5 out of 10.
Just,
like almost
you
the
just gotta
worst.
Pick, your doctor. Find a doctor who's going to tell
you
you
gotta
that's
find
a
a
5.
exactly.
Then
exactly.
you're like, oh, I
There's
like
doctors
this
out
guy.
there. I'm
Yeah,
one of
find
them.
someone who
knows.
agrees with you. That's the key
Bet
to
Dylan knows, right.
medical advice.
Right.
Yeah, find yourself a doctor that'll lie to you guys. That's what you. That's
One that
that's
goes, actually, yeah, those are great for you.
It's like I've actually heard
that'll
for your
help you
blood
get out."
sugar, you want to eat as many of those as you
Yeah.
can.
So I had these.
Mix
I
the
had
soda
these
in there, too.
Exactly. Yeah. Diet sodas are actually better
Chase it
for
with
you
the
than
Dr.
water.
Pepper, then you're good.
Better for you than water. I had a big family bag, which I gave Lucas some. After this, I'm done with them.
You
You hear that?
You said there were 4 left. Here, take them. And I took 4.
Right.
A serving is 17 pieces.
How many
Let's
calories is in
clarify.
one serving? Well, Luca.
I can smell them from here.
I can, so-
16 pieces is a serving here for this bag, and that is 100 calories. So that means each one of these has about a little bit over 5 calories in it.
So that's deceptive, though.
It's not bad. It's like almost like a Tic Tac.
Almost like I saw
That's a
Dr.
deceptive
Pepper
stat,
flavored
though.
Tic Tacs.
Those are good.
Like that defeats the purpose. I thought Tic Tacs.
No, that made it a candy
for
because
breath.
Dr. Pepper was like my favorite soda. I don't drink soda anymore. Like really, like I'll have a Diet Coke here
Right.
and there. But I used to love Dr. Pepper.
Right.
And those
Never had
Tic
it.
Tacs used to be the best and the best
Really?
candy ever, in my opinion. Before, like I'm never really a candy guy either. Dr. Pepper Jelly Bellies.
Okay.
Those were really good.
I've never had anything Dr. Pepper. I've never had a Dr. Pepper
Oh,
drink.
really?
Never had a Dr.
really?
Pepper candy. Yeah. I recently found Dr. Pepper's been around forever.
Yeah, it
It's
used to be
the
like
second
it
oldest
used to be like
soda on
medicine or
Pretty
something.
oldest.
I'd go to
Is that
McDonald's
right?
Yeah,
specifically.
I think it was like
Oh.
it's like it has like medicinal roots.
23 flavors.
Orange Tic Tacs.
Ooh.
Go.
I like orange Tic Tacs.
I can mess
Goated?
with an orange
Goated.
Tic Tac.
I can
Yeah.
taste them right
Do you
now.
chew them or
as
do
you're saying
you
it.
actually like
They last
suck on
maybe
it like a mint?
5 seconds
Right,
before
chew
I
it,
start
right?
chewing.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, good. Just want to make sure.
Reminds me of Juno, the movie Juno. Anyways.
Are there orange Tic Tacs on
Yeah,
there?
Is that?
it's a
Oh, I
big
might watch
storyline.
that.
I saw
Big
Juno, what, 15 years
Samantha,
ago?
Yeah.
you've been in this
It's
chat
crazy
too
that-
long to know that Babcock isn't just going to go up and eat a salad. Okay, guys. Maybe would you
Yeah,
eat a
one
fruit
more.
salad? You like fruit?
It depends.
Like maybe some pineapple in there.
Yeah, I like pineapple.
Some kiwi.
I never had.
Never had a kiwi?
Never had a kiwi.
Kiwi's good.
I
Like
like pineapple.
An apple?
I like apples. Yeah. I like
strawberry?
I like Granny Smith apples. But I like all kinds of apples.
What's your Chick-fil-A order these days? Has it always been the
just
same?
spicy chicken sandwich, no
Spicy,
pickles.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the only thing
No
I
drink.
think.
No,
like,
you don't get
I've
lemonade
just
or
been
tea.
getting
or
a sandwich.
See, I've
fries
tried
and a waffle fries?
I
switching to
haven't
like
been getting
the.
fries or anything.
I'll
Like
do it.
I don't like their fries, to be honest.
No,
That's not
I don't
not
love
my
their
thing.
fries
They're
either.
not the best, but they.
But I think like I tried switching over for a little bit to the Cool Ranch, or to the Cool Wrap or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
And I realized very quickly that I'm like, you shouldn't go to Chick-fil-A for anything but a spicy chicken
But it's
sandwich.
right. It's
Right.
kind of criminal.
It's like
too.
sacrilege. Or their mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese is pretty good.
Yeah, their mac and cheese is really good.
I really like it. It's expensive though.
It is expensive. I agree with that.
And guys, I don't got a lot of money nowadays.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, so like you can see, I went 10 times. So oh no,
Wait a second. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait,
is
what's
this month?
Break it down.
it says I went 10 times this month.
That's
It is the
That's-
16th.
So 6 days you have not eaten from Chick-fil-A?
That means you've had, yeah, there are more days that you, yeah.
Oh, no.
There are a few days, yeah. you know
Oh,
what I'm
no,
saying.
yeah, I did. Yeah, see, it's always 777.
It's always the
'cause
one
I
on
just
Lincoln, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I go to
Wait,
that one.
a spicy chicken
solid
sandwich
one.
up to $7 nowadays?
$7.77
Wow.
For just spicy chicken sandwich.
Inflation.
That's
Not
good
the
luck,
deluxe,
though.
just the
That's
regular.
good luck.
Yeah, it's
You
good
got to
luck.
keep doing it.
Right.
That's true.
And then you get a free one. And I'm like a pretty
rewards.
high tier member.
Oh yeah, because
Actually, I think
Chick-fil-A
they
has
have,
like it's like
I
where you
only
get
went
like
12
silver,
times in December,
diamond,
but I was away
gold.
for part of the month.
That's true.
Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty well respected
Max
around
Allen's
those
good.
areas.
Yeah. Do they see you and they're like, oh, Mike?
Yeah, they know me.
Are you a mobile order guy?
Yeah, I'm a mobile order guy. I go right there. So right when I'm pulling in, start
I'm
pickup order, drive through.
Are
I
you
go
a
to
red member?
Go to my favorites. Oh yeah. How
Are
do
you
I get
higher
to
than
that?
that?
No, I don't think I'm higher than that.
You might be a
I'm
diamond
red
member.
Go all the way to the left.
My status?
Yeah, red
I'm a
member.
red
All
member.
right, same.
So does that mean you guys just
congratulations.
are spending
Yeah,
a lot
man.
of
Look, I'm a
squeeze over?
supporter.
Yeah.
Guys just
Chick-fil-A.
supporting small business over there?
Yeah. I used to do it like every Wednesday when I'd watch Survivor.
I gotta get
Chick-fil-A.
Wednesday
to get
Chick-fil-A?
the signature status. I've got to spend. Oh, it's gonna be tough, but I
You
think
wanna
I
know
can
what
do
I've had
it.
for
You gotta
dinner?
have goals for the year.
You got to have goals. It's important.
Besides maybe two days a week out of like Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
All I've eaten for the last 3 weeks has just been I go to the Ralph's by my house, and I buy 1 pound of ground beef, and I just have 1 pound of ground beef with G. Hughes barbecue sauce on it, and that's it.
Just
It's
just
sugar-free,
saute
like
pan and
just-
brown it. And,
yep, and then
and
just put some barbecue sauce
that's
on
why
it.
Luca's like.
That's why I look like the Rock.
Yeah, I saw him making his eggs this morning.
And I eat my 4 eggs every day.
4 eggs. You're like a
Don't let
protein
him sit on
machine.
your
That's
chair.
why
Yeah,
Luca
no, I
is-
sat over there and
That's why
have-
Luca is solid.
Yeah, guys, I'm
might
real
have to do this
stocky
for you.
nowadays. Real stocky.
Are you guys ready to jump
Yeah.
in? Big
This is
weekend of
great.
football.
Incredible shape.
But I do that so that way I can have like a pizza on the weekends. Like I get like after I
How
like
old are you,
Good for you,
Luca?
Luca.
I'm 22 years old.
Yeah, you can do
Don't you
whatever
feel like
want.
you can eat anything?
You can eat whatever
Or
the
you
hell you
feel-
want.
No,
you feel like
I
it's slowing
don't.
you
I
down?
actually
Really?
because the thing is I've never had a very fast metabolism.
Oh.
So like I can't just like there's some people who can just go eat like whatever.
Right.
Like at least at my age, like go eat whatever and like not work out, not do
I could
anything.
when I
And
was
like
your age.
for some reason I'll just put on weight. Like I won't get like fat.
Right.
But I'll just like get heavier and I'm
Okay.
like I don't like to be so I kind of have to eat
Better
like
to
that.
better to watch anyway, right?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I could eat whatever, and I was like super skinny.
I did more so in college, which is like weird because I feel like I do more active kind of stuff now than I did when I was in school, but
Right.
I don't know. My body's weird.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Snickers is the best chocolate bar, Brandy. I don't know about that.
Ooh,
What would I order? I would order.
I like it
Snickers.
What would I order
underrated.
on a first
Milky
date?
Way,
Chris, I would order. Like, if I go to a restaurant, like a nice restaurant, I would get a steak, like steak and potatoes, kind of like
Okay.
boring guy.
No, that's
What-
pretty
how do you like
Sort
your
of
steak?
chicken. Medium rare.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to have
medium
it.
rare.
That too, yeah.
That's the only way to have it.
Yeah, medium rare. I guess it depends.
Wait, do you like barbecue?
Yeah.
Would you ever have like some ribs?
Yeah. That stuff I like.
Okay.
I like barbecue. I like ribs, brisket.
So, like, pulled pork?
I order pulled pork. Yeah, I
Okay.
do all that. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, all that stuff I like. Just the healthy stuff, I guess.
What about crab?
I don't mind crab, and I've even had crab cakes before. I know that probably sounds like something I wouldn't have. I've had crab cakes before. I don't want crab cakes with like a whole bunch of filling because I've told myself that I don't like mayo, and like mayo is used as a binder in crab cakes, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I don't like that. But I like shrimp.
Lobster?
Yeah, I like lobster.
Okay.
Yeah. Never had because I can't because mayo. Yeah, it's a mayo base. Never had it.
More for us.
She's trying to, Madison's
See,
trying to trick me
aioli.
over
Okay,
here.
I
Good
actually
luck.
have a bone to pick with aioli because here's the thing: is you'll go to the store and go look at the sauce section, and
Yeah.
you'll see these little tiny jars of aioli.
Okay.
Maybe like, and I'm a sauce guy. It's like I use a good amount of sauce. It's like $9 for a little jar.
Okay.
And I'm like, I could just go mix mayo and ketchup and have the exact same thing.
Right.
I don't
Save
know,
half the
man.
money.
And save
Well,
half the
try
money.
it then. Go do it. Then.
I know, and I do.
Oh,
and I do.
I'll do it then.
You know,
Samantha likes that you're on the chat.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, I'm
Smile,
about to.
Lucas smile or something.
Well, we talk about food, and then I think about food, and then like
You get
my
sad
mind starts wandering, and
about what Chef Wood could be cooking right now.
well, what I'm
You
going to
make
make
anything
this
this weekend?
weekend.
Can you smell what Chef Wood's cooking?
a form of like soup dumplings in a way.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Do you need stock for that?
No. Oh, actually, no. I'm doing my short rib again
Good stock.
Are you making short? How are you making short ribs?
in the crock pot.
Okay.
I want a crock
Do you want to
pot.
have a short rib off?
Dude, you don't want this.
Dude.
Oh,
You really.
Babs, you
Like,
made a
I
good short
want
rib.
it. I want it.
I really want
Great.
this actually.
Okay, here's what we should do. We don't have to
Blind
do it
taste
this
test.
weekend.
I have had some real foodies try my short rib
Okay.
and say, wow.
Let's, you versus me. It doesn't have to be this weekend, but let's make short rib. Here's the thing with short ribs. It's a good food to reheat. So it's something that we can make. Make it on Saturday, Sunday, whatever you want to do, make it. And then we'll bring it in, and on Monday, we'll have, doesn't have to be this Monday, but on Monday, we'll have a contest. And Dylan and Luca will judge.
This sounds like a
blind
absolute
taste
win.
test, okay? And they will judge, and we'll see what they like better.
Okay.
Okay?
I like that.
No biases.
We're
No
gonna,
bias.
Let's do this soon.
It will be a mystery.
But we'll do it soon, but not this weekend because I
Yeah.
just don't have the short ribs and stuff.
Nor do I.
So this soup, we're going here in a second, but that's soup dumplings. You make do you use store-bought
had a
stock?
soup
You make
dumpling?
stock? No, I never have, but
Ooh, Din Tai Fung.
Dan Modern right here around is very good.
really,
Very good soup dumplings.
so it's essentially just soup inside of a dumpling, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's and it has like
What a
some like
concept.
some chicken and stuff and you know then like you know the strat you get a little your chopstick you poke a little hole in it pour a
Oh.
little soy sauce inside of the soup dumpling.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Now you lost me.
You guys can't
You
see,
lost
but
me.
Ryan told us that he wants us to keep going with our food talk, but we have to move on. So
Ryan loves the food talk. Chili's baby back ribs. Clover,
Speaking
I'm
of
with you.
Chili's-
I always go to Chili's. When I go home to my town in New Jersey, I'm always at Chili's. I wish there was one closer.
Chris,
There's
that's a
one
low
in
blow. I
Long
can't
Beach.
bike.
Right next
Okay,
to Hooters.
I'll go to Chili's if you guys want to
I
go to
love
Chili's.
triple dipper.
Yeah, triple dipper.
I'd mess up a triple
What
dipper.
do you get? What are your three things?
I like the hamburger egg roll.
Okay.
And to be honest, I haven't had a triple dipper in some
Really?
years,
Okay.
but I remember
yeah, I
it
like
being
the
very
boneless
good.
buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Oh, the wings, yeah.
Chicken
I go
nuggets,
buffalo
AK.
wings. Right. Yeah.
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 I like
Yeah.
it too.
You like it? Yeah, it tastes
yeah.
good. But yeah, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, stop slandering
Let's be
boneless
real.
wings, bro.
Let's be real.
They're awesome.
Okay, Steve. So at the top of the show, welcome to TMZ Sports. Today's episode is presented by Prize Picks.
By FanDuel Sports.
Having a lot of fun with that. And we will then go into the segment, and then we will, in A2, we will get to the picks.
Correct.
Correct?
Just stay on the single, and then once you bring up the Rams, Bears, Marshall Faulk, then you can get ready to go to the blind shot.
Okay, he like Marshall is excited for
Yeah,
this game.
we asked him
There's
about
somebody
the
he
game,
doesn't
and
want
it
to see
turned
ruin
into
it.
a totally different conversation.
Right, right.
We asked him his thoughts, to predict the game.
Okay, Marshall Faulk, the great Marshall
Marshall.
Faulk, St. Louis Ram.
Shout out Marshall.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this hoodie.
I like it.
Thanks.
I noticed that it was a little bit of a switch up today. On your,
I haven't worn a hoodie in a long time.
I like it.
Do you know which left tackle blocked for Marshall
Orlando
Faulk?
Pace.
Yeah.
The
Where he's from?
he's from Ohio, Sandusky, Ohio. Some of the anchors from Washington D.C., the Fox station, they like gave me crap like years ago for wearing hoodies, and I have not worn hoodies to work since.
Wow.
And,
all
and
I
I
wear.
got this one, so I
I like a little
I wore
polo
it.
Ralph Lauren right
yeah, it's
Something
it's
slight?
polo.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so hang on, let me think this out real quick, Steve. So welcome to TMZ Sports. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Today's episode is presented by Prize Pick. Been having a lot of fun playing those games. I'm ready for this weekend. Okay, all right, let's do it. What day is Rams Bears? Sunday.
Sunday,
Okay, all right, let's do it. I'm staying on it. I'm staying on it through Prize Picks, and then we're going here. Okay, and we're tossing to Marshall. All right, let's do it. Oh, God. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Today's episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. I've been having a lot of fun playing these games on the Prize Picks app, and let's just say I am very ready for this weekend. More on that in just a few minutes here. And speaking of this weekend, we are here, guys. It's just hours away now from 4 games, doubleheader on Saturday, doubleheader on Sunday. I think we've got 4 great football games, and I am psyched. Now, I think you could make a strong argument that the most compelling game here is the Rams and the Bears, right? I mean, the Rams obviously had a great season. I think Matthew Stafford is likely going to be the NFL's MVP. They have been known, though, and they have been prone to blowing leads late. Well, if there's one thing we know that the Bears have been able to do, I mean, no lead is safe against the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams, right? I mean, it's been incredible what they've done, and last week against the Packers was the best example of that. I mean, just shocked everybody. So, this is a great game. We actually had a chance to talk to one of the best. Oh, he wasn't an LA Ram. They weren't in LA at the time. He was a St. Louis Ram. But Marshall Faulk was not just one of the best players that the Rams have ever had, but he was, for a period of time, the most dynamic and I think most scary player in the entire NFL. I mean, he was unstoppable, absolutely unstoppable. NFL MVP. He was awesome. We had an opportunity to sit down and speak with Marshall about the Rams and Bears game. And the conversation went to a place that I didn't see it going to. Take a look.
Of course, I want to see the Rams win, but I just love competitive games, man. I love that we get to this point, and here's what I hope for. I hope that the referees stay their ass out of the game. We don't need to see the referees on TV as much. They've been too visible in these games. They're throwing too many flags. I know they want to be seen, but they just need to stay out of the games and allow the football to be played on the field.
So there it is, Marshall Faulk. Let the players decide. Don't have officials deciding how this thing ends.
Well,
Which, I mean, who is going to disagree with that?
It's funny because Puka Nakua got in trouble for saying something very similar to this on Aiden Rock's stream, where he said, you know, these guys, they just want to get them some screen time, and they're like, hey, buddy, I'm on Monday Night Football tonight. Check me out. I'm going to make a call. Look, I think ultimately these players have responsibility here to make sure that it doesn't come down to the refs. And that means do your job, and then you'll score touchdowns, and it won't come down to one call defining an entire game. So it's up to the players.
You wouldn't want something crazy to happen and the referees swallow the whistle because they don't think they should throw flags. I think it's consistency that's probably the most important thing, right? Like, be consistent throughout the game, call it the same way on both sides. Right?
Yeah, it's like either Marshall knows something we don't, or he's doing a little insurance thing where he can be like, hey, look, I said these refs shouldn't get involved. And then there's one bad call that goes against the Rams way or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, also, hopefully the team just don't commit penalties, too. Should we say that?
Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing now. It's like a lot of these players, I feel like, are talking way more about how the refs are wanting to be seen, whereas it used to be before, you know, refs are just making bad calls, but now it's like, oh, they want to be the stars of the show. I don't know if I necessarily subscribe to that narrative, but I think it's true. Yeah, just play the game the right way, and you won't have to worry about penalties deciding the game, plain and simple.
Right. I think so, too. I think we hope that, not just for this Rams and Bears game, but we hope that the same way across these other three games. It sucks when you have a big call or a blown call, especially late in these games, that you feel like changed the outcome. That is a really crappy feeling. I think not just for the fans of the team that might have gotten screwed, but just for all football fans. You want the players to decide how these games ultimately end. And, we hope the NFL officials are listening to what Marshall Faulk said.
It is a very tough gig, though. And we have the luxury of being able to watch from 20 different angles at once.
In slow-mo.
And they change calls now, like on the fly. They'll be like, actually upstairs, immediate review. Like,
there's
a lot of things
which I like.
that are
I don't understand, like, I mean, I think it would be a very easy Google search to know, like, what calls it can go back and reverse, but I swear that, like, a call that I've seen get reversed before because New York calls in and says it's, like, not a penalty, and then the next week something happens and it's very clearly a penalty and they don't throw a flag and New York doesn't call in or something. I don't necessarily understand what can be done and what can be revoked.
Yeah,
you know?
I'd like them to expand the the calls that they can just buzz down and say, hey, that's wrong, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think you have, like, call it a sky judge or something like that. I think you have an official that's watching all these TV monitors. Like Lucas said, I mean, they've got so many angles now. Yeah. The picture's so clear. You can go in slow-mo. I mean, if something's wrong, let's correct it. Let's get it right.
That's the thing. I think, yeah, it's like, why are we not, like, if the biggest issue in the NFL that a lot of people talk about week in and week out is, I mean, you see any football game and whatever meme account that you follow is going to show the refs wearing the other team's jersey or whatever. Like, if it's that big of a deal, like, I feel like a majority of the refs get the majority of the calls correct.
Yes.
But on the ones that they don't get correct, why aren't we calling in? And otherwise, we would be able to fix the game.
Right.
Like,
I don't get this whole human error crap. Like, that's something we're supposed to celebrate. Like, who wants human error? Let's get it. Let's be perfect if we can be.
Yeah.
We've got the technology now. Like when I was a kid, you watch it's fuzzy and all that, and you can't tell, what the hell you're watching. But now we know. So let's get it right.
Before HD. Huh?
You're right. Yeah, it really was. Wow. You watch highlights from the 1990 Super Bowl or something. It's hard to see what the heck's going on, but it's not the case anymore. So I understand that you don't want to slow the game down so much to where it's brutal to watch, but we can do these things pretty quick. So
yeah.
The best memes was Patrick Mahomes swapping jerseys.
No, that's what I'm saying. I swear.
Dude, the internet's best.
It was funny.
It remains undefeated. I remember that actually specific one is burned into my mind.
That was actually really funny.
After the first Super Bowl with the Eagles, when James Bradbury got called for a holding penalty, I remember that meme swirling around Eagles Twitter for so long, and I was like, man.
That
these
actually was
freaking
fun.
refs, man.
Steve,
under Chiefs contract.
So today's episode is presented by Prize Picks.
Yeah, as we mentioned, so this will be right out of the other segment. So as we mentioned before, today's episode presented, then you'll do the call to action.
Okay, so as we mentioned, today's episode is sponsored or is presented by Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TMZ to get $50 in lineups after you play. Okay, blah 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 blah.
I tried using the code.
Okay.
Well, I think
and
it's
then
on
I'll
your
say
first.
I have made some picks.
What's you played before?
I've picked my prizes once or
I haven't done
twice.
it yet.
I did it for the Wizards game actually, and I lost horribly because Alexar got suspended. So.
Okay. Hang on, Steve. I'm just. Okay, so guys, so essentially what we'll do here is, like, as we mentioned at the top of the show, today's episode's presented by Prize Picks. I'll do a little read that we need to do, and then I'll say, hey, I've made a couple picks here, and get into. It's a Josh Allen pick, 0.5, so half a touchdown, more or less, not over under, right?
Yep.
More or less we use, and then Christian McCaffrey will go 0.5 rushing and or receiving touchdowns.
Okay.
So I did more on both of those.
Great.
And then I also did. I just wanted to pick something a little different that wasn't a quarterback, so I did Kenneth Walker with 58.5 rushing yards. I did more on that too. But we can say if we think I'm right, wrong, if you agree, don't agree. We can talk about the games, whatever we want to do there, okay?
Player projections, lineups. Okay.
All right, Babcock, you'll come out, just be on the wide shot here.
On the wide shot, okay.
And then I will go full screen when you start to read the...
I just moved myself here, Steve. Am I okay? I don't think it was that much.
Cheers.
Every time you crack something, he says cheers.
That's what Jim does too.
I'm a little lubed up, so when I moved,
those two are buddies, so.
Ready for the cold? Is it
What?
cold? Is it
Getting
cold?
lubed up before I go
I was
outside.
getting lubed up, yeah. I got lubed up before I came over.
Yeah, when I go to get drinks with friends, I say, you guys want to get lubed up or what?
Go get lubed.
Go get lubed. You guys want? Yeah?
Me and my homies are gonna get super lubed tonight.
Hey, you guys want to come out for a lube drink?
Oh my god.
For my birthday?
Are we getting lubed up before tonight, guys? For the Wildcard weekend?
So
Kind of silly
long.
questions that look.
That's true. You haven't been lubed up for a while.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do
Over
it
a
before this. Wait, say that once more. Wide shot. Okay. Sorry. That the tag to this. That is the tag. Okay. No, I'm saying. What about this? That. Okay. This is at the end. No, I know, but this is something different. The segment tag. Oh, covered. I got you. But I'm saying, so that segment tag is for this, for A2 at the end. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Let's do it, Steve. As we mentioned, today's episode is presented by Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TMZ to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Now, fellas, speaking of being right, I hope. I've been having a ton of fun with this Prize Picks app. If you like these games, and obviously I think all of us here do, and people at home watching, you love football, you love sports. If you've got a feeling about how a particular athlete may perform, either good or bad, you will absolutely love this Prize Picks app. So in the spirit of these NFL playoffs this weekend, I have picked three players, that I really like, because you can go more or you can go less. I have gone more here, guys, with these picks. Let's go through some of these. So probably the most popular player still going, Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen will lead his Buffalo Bills into Denver as they take on the Broncos, #1 seed. 0.5 touchdowns, more or less. So does Josh Allen throw? This is not rush for, you can play that as well, but does Josh Allen throw for more than half of a touchdown?
Just needs one.
One touchdown,
Okay.
We're winners.
Oh, yeah.
I went more there. I feel like, look, maybe it's not a guarantee. Last 4 games, Josh Allen has thrown for a touchdown in 2 of those games. So we're 50-50 there, but I think that this is likely going to be a game that could come down to the wire, and I just have a lot of faith in Josh Allen in those spots, and I think he throws for at least 1 touchdown. Feel
Against
good
the
about
Broncos,
that.
he's going to have to.
Right. You think so too, right? There's going to be some points scored in this game. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're all, it sounds like we're all pretty much in agreement there.
Yeah.
No
right?
notes.
No notes. Okay, so there we go. So we're all more across the board here. Let's see if we agree on this one. We'll go to the Niners and Seahawks game. Another great game. Christian McCaffrey, also half a touchdown. Now we're not obviously talking about Christian throwing touchdowns here, although he can.
Possible.
Right? We're gonna say more. Half a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey rushing or receiving. So can run it in, can catch, touchdown. That's what we need. He's got 17 touchdowns this season.
I think I like this one a little better than Josh.
You do? You feel more comfortable with this?
Yeah. I mean, this is their touchdown scorer. I
Right.
like this one.
I think everybody should put that in their bet. That's an easy lock.
Right.
I think.
That's one. Say that again. Look. Say everyone should play that game.
Oh, I think everybody should play that one. That's a lock for me every day of the week.
Really? Okay. I think so too. And look, obviously you play 17 games, 17 touchdowns, so he's averaging a touchdown a game. Either more rushing, but he does catch his fair share of touchdowns too. I think though that this game is, I think it's gonna be a lot of offense. The Niners, they can't stop anybody, and they can score a lot. And I like that for Christian McCaffrey here.
Especially with Kittle being out.
Right, good play.
I think the reception right there too.
Right.
The receiving touchdown is more. I feel very
right. And that's a good point, Luke, because I didn't even really take that into consideration. Kind of just got lucky there. But Kittle obviously is a massive weapon for them, and with him unfortunately out, they're probably going to look to Christian McCaffrey even more so than they normally do, and they already do a lot.
And we saw Christian McCaffrey get a receiving touchdown in the game last week as well. So
exactly,
he's
so
always a threat there.
There we go. Okay, let's move on. Actually, as a matter of fact, we'll stay with that same game. We'll go to the other side of the ball, though. Kenneth Walker, 58.5 rushing yards. I think this one I was going back and forth with. I didn't want to just do all the quarterbacks throwing touchdowns. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So that's why I identified this Kenneth Walker play. 58.5 yards rushing. I went more. He's got 1,050 rushing yards on the season, average 70 rushing yards a game. So a little bit more than that 58.5 yard mark.
Yeah,
agree on that one.
This is a solid pick. The hard part is Charbonnet is also in the backfield too, so you don't know how they're going to split it up.
Right.
I actually think I'd go less on this one.
Okay.
And it's a playoff game too. They might not be running the ball late. They might be needing to throw.
Right.
It's tough to do
I think I'm trying to go back to Dylan that the defense being crappy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but
that makes sense.
Fred Warner, have we heard about Fred Warner? I mean, because that.
Also, Nick Bosa being out is the D line isn't as healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, also I think if we saw a few weeks ago Seahawks 49ers, it's going to be a defensive grudge match. You're probably going to be a lot of ground game, a lot of ground and pound, and we saw that, like I said, 2 weeks ago. So I don't see any reason why this would be any different.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on how Darnold comes out, and they might need to rely a bit more on the running game to get things going, get some momentum. I see more easily being achievable.
There it is. So We give you 3 picks. We'll check back next week. We will see how we do. But it just makes watching these games all the more awesome. Bottom line is, and I'm new to this, but this Prize Pick app is awesome. Remember, check out the max discount in the Prize Picks app running today through Sunday, because this weekend CJ Stroud needs just 1 passing yard. 1 passing yard to win.
That's a lock.
That's pretty close,
What
right?
could go wrong?
Download the Prize Picks app, and again, use code TMZ to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Sweet. Nice. He's sweating watching those now. I'm going to be watching. Like, hey.
Might have to make one of my friends download, use this code.
I just
Throw out this
Anybody?
pick.
Yeah, seriously. It's good. I did it, by the way, and I put $5
this
and
matches my
I
color.
played my games,
Thank you.
and then I got $50 that you then can turn around and play with that. So it's like, it's literally free money.
These types of promos,
you can't
guys.
cash it out right away, but you play with it and then win and then go ahead.
These types of promos, I will say, is somebody who, like, I feel like my age demographic is very big into these kind of fantasy apps and stuff. Like, that was a huge thing in college. Like, me and my friends would go. You were here the other day. We'd go to the Loft, our little on-campus bar, and we would literally just go there and just chuck picks and watch sports.
Yeah.
And I think the fun thing about it is, like Babcock said, you throw $5 in there. You know, you have an extra $5 laying around, $50, and then you just place $5 bets the rest of the time. It's fun. It adds a little more incentive, a little bit more juice to all these games. It's a lot of fun to do.
It's obviously fun to watch, period. But like, it just kind of gives you something to root for too. If you don't really care about the teams,
if you don't have a team in there.
Now I want Josh Allen to throw a touchdown, obviously.
No, I mean they had me watching like Grizzlies versus Rockets like 2 years ago.
It can make anything interesting.
It really does. Like you're always rooting to like you see the live little like lines and stuff going. It's a lot of fun. Like I was at the Wizards Clippers game. I unfortunately did not win my pick. But I did throw a little prize pick up.
It is fun.
Game in there, so it's a lot of fun to watch sports.
Yeah,
for sure.
I totally agree. Okay, Steve. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go in a sec, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go here in a sec.
Okay. Do you? Probably not, right? I'm gonna say, do you want to try and do something or no?
Heather Stu, hello, welcome.
Babcock, you want to just start, lead to Brady, and then leave?
Yeah,
just
let's try.
lead to the sound, and then when you have to get up.
Yeah, I'll go when I have to. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Thank you.
Tell me
Meatloaf
when, Steve.
for Lucas. My mom makes the best meatloaf.
Ooh, that's a tough question.
That
I happen to make an incredible meatloaf.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my mom makes the best meatloaf I've ever had. So if you make a meatloaf, I want to try your meatloaf.
Yeah.
I'm a big meatloaf guy. Honestly.
The meatloaf. Okay, Steve, ready?
Is that old school?
No, it's Wedding Crash.
Wedding Crashers.
Final answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
It's like it's death. It's an aphrodisiac.
Okay. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock, Lucas, Luca, and Dylan in the house. Guys, Tom Brady had one losing season in his illustrious career. Turns out it wasn't father time. It wasn't that he forgot how to play football all of a sudden, but it was the impact of his divorce from Giselle. This was a shocking revelation, at least for me, because I didn't think that this is something that Tom Brady would open up about. Not that I didn't believe it could be true, but I just didn't think it was something he would necessarily talk about. But he did. In fact, Tom Brady joined Colin Cowherd on The Herd, of course, the great FS1 show. And here's where he said, what was it?
My last season was tough. I was going through, I had a lot of, just a personal, a family issue, and it was a challenge, and it was a very, it just took a lot out of me in terms of, my ability to continue to play. And I had 23 years of it, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything retiring. I felt like, okay, this is time. I always had a goal, 45. I was 45 years old. I wanted to spend time with my kids. I felt like, okay, now it's time for me to be at all my kids' games. They've been enough to their dad's games. So I understood at that point, I probably in my last season, like, okay, this is going to be my last time. I tried to put as much as I could into it. I felt like I owed it to my teammates and coaches to give them everything I had. I wish it could have been a little bit better at the end, but it was just a unique situation.
Now, this all came in the context of them discussing whether or not Aaron Rodgers was going to play football next season, but that's kind of like a side of Tom Brady that you really don't see too often.
Right. But part of me is kind of wondering if this is now an excuse, because you did say this was the one losing season of his career.
Right.
So people are like, what happened? Well, Tom Brady does not need to make any excuses.
No.
He was allowed to have one bad season, but it is rather interesting to hear him talk about his personal life like this. Yes, he was in one of the most popular and most publicized couplings of all time with Giselle. I mean, people do not remember. She was an international superstar, the biggest model, and I mean, Tom Brady, the biggest quarterback at the time.
What a good-looking couple.
And so when they break up after 13 years, everyone is talking about this. Tom Brady has to go out there and play football. I'm sure that was in the back of his mind, though. The fact that he went up to the podium after games and had to wonder if people were going to ask about his divorce or how he's feeling or whether he's able to compartmentalize these things. I do kind of believe him when he says that.
Oh,
this
I do
was
too.
I
mean, just breaking up after that long sucks, period. But then to think about everybody else in your business, and I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I mean, there was so much speculation that the breakup was over how much he wanted to just keep playing, keep playing. It wasn't really that much of a surprise to me. Yeah, he struggled in his last season, you could say, because of his age and whatnot, but he just talked on Spittin' Chicklets this week about how quarterbacks need to be emotionally, mentally, and physically all there. And clearly he was not emotionally all there in that last season.
No, I mean, that's the thing, right, is that you have a guy who's played for, he said it, I don't think we put that part in there, but he's like, I played for 23 years. I've been in the league for this amount of time. I was ready to retire. I think when you're ready to retire already, you just come off of winning a Super Bowl, your emotions are running super hot, and then something like this happens that just really brings you down to earth. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the GOAT, Tom Brady. I don't care if you're a rookie. That's going to affect the way you play no matter what, and it's going to mess up your mental.
Yeah, ultimately, at the end of the day, Tom Brady, yes, 7-time Super Bowl champion, the NFL GOAT. He's still just as human as the rest of us.
Very few go out on top.
That was thing with like boxing too, you know, like boxers or UFC fighters.
Peyton Manning is like didn't he?
Yeah, he retired on Super Bowl 50.
That was smart. I bet Travis Kelce's thinking.
I mean, that was like noodle arm Peyton Manning, man. That was like, I remember the year, because a few years before was when he obviously set that like the craziest offensive season of all time or whatever, and then that Super Bowl, man, it looked like if I was out there throwing the football around for a little bit.
Chad's in the house.
Everyone say what up to Chad Supreme.
Chad.
Chad had some beans for lunch, I saw before.
Yeah, Chad, how warm is it right now? Let's set it, like, how, you know, like, because you're getting flack for it, but he warmed it up too.
Yeah, I'd say Michael kept it warm for me, you know, in reverse. So,
Who's that?
Babcock.
Michael J.
Chad, you've been here a little bit now. I had to give you a tour.
Just today?
Of like The Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been given a tour yet. And
this is like
this
the
is the end of my second week.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Or we didn't get like a meet and greet with everybody, and I feel really bad about that. We're gonna do that after this show. But the funny thing about it is I didn't really have time to do that, because as soon as Chad came in, you know, he was talking to Harvey. Harvey's like, we're gonna get you on the show. He goes and he does the show. He comes back, he starts writing. Just kind of like fell right into a smooth transition to where I kind of forgot that we missed that part of your orientation.
I will say it feels like you've been here like a lot longer. When you said 2 weeks, I was like, dang.
Yeah, how does it feel?
It's been that long.
2 weeks.
It does feel a little longer than 2 weeks, but yeah, I feel pretty immersed.
Has the furniture come yet?
Tomorrow morning. So I believe it's in California already. So
there you go.
It'll be parked in Los Angeles tonight.
Huge.
Yeah, for you guys who haven't watched, Chad still does not have any of his furniture here yet, and
been roughing it. I'll be very happy to sleep on a real bed and not an air mattress here after this week.
I think I did
well
that
deserved. You're gonna have the best sleep ever when that happens.
oh yeah, that's awesome. Good job, Brianne. Good job, Chad. Everyone loves Chad. Loves you in the chat. Actually, you can see it, I think. Chad Supreme. Good job, Chad. No, not the beans for lunch. Krista, yeah, the beans.
I had no beans for lunch, so.
Yes, there was Greek food today.
That is all
those onions
a
are
joke.
fresh, man.
Onions.
I'm like,
Man, I'm telling you, a little cheese in there, a little Greek.
Did you get a gyro?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you get chicken or
beef?
Beef.
beef?
Lamb, beef.
Lamb.
The lamb, yeah.
Lamb. Got the lamb too. I got a leftover.
Greek
as
food,
well.
Mediterranean food, some of the most underrated food, I think. Nobody ever says my favorite type of food is Mediterranean food, but I feel like more people should.
Yeah.
Like kava, shout out kava.
I've
Kava's
never
really
been upset
No.
with Mediterranean food.
No. Dude, there's a, shout out Nick the Greek, but on Uber Eats, they'll do a 1 for 2 deal on bowls.
Yeah.
That's how I feed myself.
I've done that.
I
I've
feed
done
myself like a king for 2 days with that.
Yeah.
All right.
For like $15.
I've been holding off on the deliveries, especially because even if it's late at night, I'm able to drive now. I didn't go out. I didn't go do anything. So it's like, if I want something, I'm going to have to make myself work for it.
See, if I'm home, I'm home. Like, it's very hard to get me
Then it
out.
makes you go, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. It's
That's real.
You second guess it and you're like, I really am not even that hungry at all. I'm just going to chill.
See, I've had a bad issue with, like, I don't buy groceries, like, for, like, a week anymore. I can't do it. Because I tend to, like,
I've been the best.
buy groceries for a week, and then I just, like, won't use half of them, I feel like. So I go to the grocery store every day because it's a second from my house, like 30-minute walk, or not 30-minute walk, like 30-second walk from my house, so.
Yeah. Whenever I make something, I go and get the groceries then and there.
Yeah, knowing what you're
I don't stock up.
and that's a habit I wish I would have done. I would have saved a lot more money over a longer period of time if I would
I
have
see
done that,
Steve
but-
at the grocery store all the time.
Really?
That's true.
All right, you guys ready to
True
talk
story?
some Fernando Mendoza?
For
Ooh,
sure.
Fernando.
So this is Trent Green, former Hoosiers quarterback, NFL analyst, talking about the current Hoosiers
Brian, you make
quarterback.
a mean hummus.
What's he going to be like? Is he going to be a star on Sundays? And Lucas, we'll start on the wide shot.
Wide shot. Welcome back. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas, Luca, Dylan, and Chad here. Well, the college football playoff national championship game is going down Monday night. And will that be the last night we hear of Fernando Mendoza? Well, a lot of people are wondering that. Does he have legitimate NFL talent, or is he one of those guys that is a superstar in college and then he goes and gets a desk job? Well, we spoke to former Hoosiers quarterback and NFL quarterback Trent Green. Handsome guy. That's beside the point. We asked him all about Fernando Mendoza and his future and whether it is on an NFL gridiron.
Well, I think the first thing that NFL teams are going to look at is his leadership, how the guys on the team respond to him. When you see all of his interviews, no matter how quirky some of those interviews may be, and I know the national attention has focused on some of those things, but what I focus on are the guys around him and the response and the feedback that he gets from his teammates. The next thing you look at is his accuracy. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's smart with his legs when he needs to be, but it's the accuracy, not necessarily the completion percentage. It's more the accuracy by getting the ball in the right place to get him away from the defender, to get him to where the receivers can get yards after catch. All of those things is really what stands out to me most about him. So whether it's a team that is desperate for a quarterback and has to throw him in right away, or if you're going to give him some time to develop behind a veteran quarterback, I think all those things fall into place for Fernando and his prospects moving forward.
Oh, sounds like a very good voice of support from Trent Green on Fernando Mendoza in the NFL. The guy already has a LinkedIn. He's been adding people, and folks were like, is this fake? Is this AI? Whatever. No, it's really Fernando Mendoza. But I do believe, yes, he does have an NFL future. He is going to be a highly coveted talent in the NFL. It's very surprising because at the beginning of the season, not many people were talking about him, but he really had his breakout season when it mattered most. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll be adding a national championship trophy to his trophy case. What do you guys think?
I can't be the only one that thinks him and Trent Green look a little similar. That was my first thought when I heard that. But also, to your point, nobody really thought Indiana was going to be anything this season. They've historically been one of the worst college football programs ever, right? We all know that. And I honestly don't think it's going to be close on Monday. I think Indiana's going to run away with it. Fernando Mendoza, unanimous first-round pick, going to go number 1 to the Raiders. I'm really excited for this game, and I think he's a heck of a ball player, and I think it is really awesome that he only has a LinkedIn on his phone. I mean, if you have a guy like that, that's a football guy, right? So there's no doubt that I think they're going to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Trent said, that like he's got to be kind of the full package of this leader, but also the skill set. I mean, I kind of hope that he goes to a team with a good starting quarterback, or a starting quarterback that could be leaving, get a Mahomes situation, even like, Drake May, where you give him time to develop on the pro level, because I think he could be a great pro quarterback. I don't think it's the rookie year type, but yeah, I think even if he wins on Monday, win or lose, he's going to be an NFL quarterback.
For sure.
It kind of seems like he was built in a lab. I mean, you watch interviews with him, and he's blowing the minds of guys like Urban Meyer and John Gruden, like these football lifers who've been around the game forever, and just the way that he's able to dissect opposing defenses. And, a lot of people have talked about Indiana's schedule, that they don't play a lot of people, during the regular season. But look at Mendoza in the playoff. He has 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I think he only has like 5. I think he has more touchdowns than incompletions in the 2 playoff games. Yeah. So, he's going up against the best of the best, and that's definitely going to translate to the NFL.
Boom, mic drop.
Well done, mic drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Dylan. I do think it would be awesome if he went to a team with a quarterback, but unfortunately, that guy is getting sent to Sin City.
It's the most frustrating part of the NFL is when you draft a quarterback that high, probably first few rounds, the expectation is they have to start immediately. They don't get the time to develop, learn from anybody, because they're in tough situations. And chances are, if you're drafting that high, it's because you don't have a good quarterback. And like this cycle continues, and it makes me wonder what kind of talents could have developed and turned into solid NFL quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks, who just were thrown in there too soon, and they got discouraged or
That's
whatever.
Why I kind of think
people gave up on them. And
I think more teams should go the route of like the Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Jordan Love kind of thing. Because it's like that. I mean, Eagles kind of did that a little bit with Jalen Hurts. He got drafted in the 2nd round, sat behind Carson Wentz, became a better player for it, I think. And I hope that this year that they draft Ty Simpson, the Alabama quarterback, just for that exact same reason. I think there's a lot of guys that you can get on day 2, day 3, that are good starters. Like Diego Pavia is another one. Obviously, I know he had his issues earlier this year. But I mean, they're good quarterbacks that if you sit them behind a guy who has talent and skill, and in a team that doesn't constantly strive for getting another quarterback and a high draft pick, I think they end up becoming better talents overall.
Shedeur Sanders learning under Joe Flacco.
That's a perfect guy.
A little bit of it too is guys are transferring so much when they're in college that. Are they really being developed, or are they just being plugged into the system and then they go to the next one? Like if guys like Phillip Rivers are having to come back and play after 5 years, the talent pool just isn't there at the moment.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Well, that's like the Patrick Mahomes' mini-me, Raiola. I mean, I don't know if this was real. I saw that I know he transferred to Oregon. And then Dante Moore decided to return. I think he entered the transfer portal again right after, like a day after committing. So it's like these guys are just kind of bouncing around from school to school. I mean, obviously, it's a different position than ever. NIL, who's going to pay me more money, that kind of thing. But it is crazy. I completely agree. Like, I don't think any of these guys are learning under one system, under one, developing in the way that they probably should to be NFL ready, which kind of sucks. But
broken.
Because I mean, it's a weird quarterback thing, like quarterback situation right now. Let's see.
Tag Michael Babcock.
One more segment. We're going to tag out Chad and Luca for Ryan.
Chad. Hey, I will say, Chad said it was warm when he sat down. Yeah. I tried to give some justice to Chad. Oh, jeez. I didn't.
Let me get one little seat right there.
Yeah, you tell us how warm was that with Luca?
Whoa.
Yeah. You feel those eggs Luca had this morning?
Steve, there I got some. I don't know what. Something happened to my ear in Tom Brady. I don't know if I need to actually toss to the sound.
Do you have the Lucas wax?
Huh? The who?
The Lucas wax.
The House of Wax.
Oh, no, I got a noise.
Do you have a microphone?
Oh.
For the record, I will say that was a malfunction that had nothing to do with wax. JD told me. He wanted to
JD's
clear
a nice
the
guy.
air.
JD's a nice
Like
guy.
my ears are clear.
Babcock, you got it?
Not buying it?
Yeah, I got you.
We believe
So yeah, I got
you.
some sort of I got some sort of
What?
high-pitched noise.
Madison over there talking.
So
smack.
I don't know if I should say Tom Brady told Colin Cowherd or wherever it was said.
Oh, no, our end, we were fine.
It was fine. Okay.
Yeah, we were fine.
Okay. Because I sort of just stopped, but then you played it, so as long as it made sense.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah, it made sense.
Now I know what you're saying. Yeah,
You know
we're
what I
fine.
mean?
We're fine. We'll just get to
something
it.
happened.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
you laid
stopped
out.
for a second.
Yeah, there was a
but
spot to go to.
Right. Okay. All right. Good.
All right, so one more segment. This is going to be short. We're going
Okay.
to come in with friend of the program, Nick Totoro, reacting to the latest Dodger spending spree, Kyle Tucker, and then Mike, you could tee up Ryan,
Nick
our
Totoro
Dodger
once.
fan.
Okay.
We only need like 2.5 minutes here and say
Okay.
goodbye.
Nick Totoro
Nick
texted me
Totoro is obviously a
for
Yankee
Lakers
fan,
tickets.
not a Met fan,
Did
but
he really?
still upset.
Yeah.
You got it like that?
No, I don't have it like that. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, like
No,
that.
you got any connects for some Lakers tickets?
How'd you play it off? Or were you just like, no?
I just didn't answer him.
Oh, nice. Well,
Left
he
on
watches
red?
the stream,
Yeah.
I think,
Oh.
every day.
You wanted to, Nick,
Nick,
I'm still working on them tickets.
It's out there now.
love you, man.
So Nick sound in, Ryan reaction. We quickly
All right, so we got what?
Have a good weekend.
It was a $73 billion contract here?
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. You know,
4 years,
we'll just round up.
240. All guaranteed.
4-240 Kyle Tucker.
Correct.
4-240. Okay, got
So
it.
here's Nikki on the way in, and then you'll
Okay.
do the goodbye at the back end.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers? I thought he was gonna be a Met. Of all things. What are we looking at, a three-peat now? You What's going on? MLB, do something. Enough is enough. Boom!
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock here with Dylan and Lucas and our diehard Dodgers fan, as you can tell by his jersey, Ryan Yun. Ryan, look, it's tough. I'm a Yankee fan, and Nicky Totoro, by the way, love Nick. Nick is
Also.
a big Yankee fan. It's hard for Yankees fans, I think, to complain about what's going on here. With that said, man, this is not good for the sport, right? Tell me I'm wrong.
I think the funniest thing to me about all this is that the Yankee fans are the loudest ones about it. It's not the small market fans of, because they're used to this. This is, it's just whoever it's been in the moment. But Yankee fans, I think there's a level of saltiness and jealousy that comes along with that.
I think you're absolutely right. And I admit how hypocritical it is because when the Yankees were writing big-ass checks, I never said a word, I'll be honest. And I listened to people complain, and I didn't say anything, and I said there's no salary cap in baseball. They're playing by the rules. So it is really hard, I think, I'll admit, to take Yankees fans seriously.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not like they're doing anything wrong, right? They're not breaking any rules. They're not, like, obviously the deferred money is the big thing that everyone sort of gloms onto, and that's going to be looked at when the CBA comes back up around. They're just a, if you go back, before this Ohtani run and some of these things with the new ownership, they were kind of a collector of misfit toys from other teams, like over the years, like the Max Muncies of the world, Justin Turners, guys that nobody wanted. They came to Los Angeles and then had success, and they made World Series. It's not until they started winning them that now all of a sudden, it's sort of been, there's been a little more outcry. Obviously, they threw a lot of money at Ohtani, they threw a lot of money at Yamamoto, at Sasaki. Well, Sasaki didn't make as much, but it's not like this is anything new. There always just seems to be a flavor of the month team that rides ownership into something like this, and the Dodgers are it. I will say, they're the villains right now, and people are like they're killing baseball. There's a good chance they're actually saving baseball because when the CBA comes back around and they realize that this is what needs to be fixed. The Dodgers are the ones that pushed it to the brink and actually got some actual change to come out of it.
Yeah, I'll say I don't think there's ever going to be a salary cap in baseball. I just think the players' union is too strong. I don't see that ever happening. Might there be some changes? Maybe. But, spending money doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to win. I mean, going back to the Yankees. The Yankees spent a lot of money a lot of years and didn't win. It's not a guarantee. It's a win. Can it help? Obviously, but not a guarantee. I don't even know if I ever said it. It was, of course, was Kyle Tucker, who was, I think, agreed upon as the best, at least, position player out there as far as a free agency goes. 4-year, $240 million. I'm sorry, 260 is it? 260.
240.
Is it 240?
Yeah, it's 60 annual value.
60, right, okay. I don't think I ever said the actual deal. It is, of course, it was Kyle Tucker, 4 years, $240 million. So massive deal for him, and congratulations to him and his family. That ain't too bad. Guys, enjoy the games this weekend. 4 great NFL games, divisional playoffs. We cannot wait. We're going to have a ton to talk about on Monday. Have fun. We'll see you then.
Yeah, I mean they're not stacking. I mean, it sounds like if you're going off names that they're stacking player on player. That's a team that hit 200 in the World Series, was outscored by almost 10 runs for the entirety of the series. But they found the clutch gene, and they
won by that.
I love it when the Dodgers sign a big name, because you have Babcock, you have Steve, you have Charles, and you have Derek saying, fix baseball, this is messed up, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. When I grew up my entire life, it was always, whenever there was a
evil
big
empire,
you just assumed they were going to the Yankees. So
it's jealousy.
It's nice that you guys get a taste
I'll
of your
admit,
own medicine. Because
I will wholeheartedly admit, I am so jealous of the Dodgers. I mean, when George Steinbrenner was alive, I thought you wanted something.
Oh, no.
When George Steinbrenner was alive, he spent like a drunken sailor. Like, he would not have allowed this to happen without putting up a fight. But Hal Steinbrenner, his son, is, George obviously gone, and Hal runs things differently. And he runs it as a business. He wants to make money. And as long as they are filling the building, which they do, I think he's happy to make the playoffs. And the Dodgers win. But
I feel I've seen some stuff that that people are mad at him, at Kyle Tucker too, for just going to the Dodgers. But that money, dude.
It's the KD argument at this point now. You gotta get mad at the player because they're the one that's leaving.
That's crazy.
I think he obviously wanted to play. He wanted to be in LA because I think you look at the Mets offer. You could argue the Mets offer was, I think, $20 million less, but no deferred money, and I think maybe they would have come up a little bit more, right? Steve Cohen's the richest guy in baseball.
Some of that Anthony Volpe, your guy, hit one or two less home runs and only had like 1 or 2 less RBIs last year. He's being paid $1 million.
Tucker got hurt the second half of the year and didn't play as much, but
Yeah. You look at Aaron Judge's contract. I mean, he, arguably the best player in the sport. But look, so I talk about Dodgers trying to three-peat here, which hasn't been done since those Yankees. Guys, have a great weekend.